Hello there everyone, General Techno here, yet again with some more video reviews. Specifically, it's time to take a look at some of the stuff I scored at TFCon. This includes, of course, the Transformers Cybertron Leader Class Optimus Prime. I got this guy in a trade. He's complete to the best of my knowledge, and he looks pretty sweet if you ask me. Vehicle mode, as you can see, is, well, it's kind of a stupid fire truck, to be perfectly honest, because it's a fire truck with a whole bunch of cannons on it. I'm just going to show off his key features in this mode, just to make them clear. He's got the cyber key, which works like all the other ones in that it activates a gimmick of some sort. This one has some okay stuff with a gimmick. It's shaped like the Matrix, and this one opens up this cannon here, and this key gimmick folds down two cannons back here. I fold these up and push this in, and it folds them down. Nothing too complex. Again, one of the nice things about the key here is the gimmicks don't really get in the way. Now then, let's pull this whole trailer assembly off, and now we're left with his non-trailer mode, which it's a fire truck with a hole in the back that doesn't look like a fire truck. In fact, he looks pretty awful without that trailer, I do have to say. It doesn't look that great. Transformation in this mode is pretty simple here. We start by folding up these back pieces, the legs here, and snapping them into place. And then we can just fold it all up like this. Fold this down, and this shows off a feature here. He's got a Matrix. Yes, it's a Prime with a Matrix, something which I didn't have yet, since I don't have a Masterpiece. Full Matrix. This is only painted on one side, though. It goes in here, stores in rather nice and neatly, and then you fold this panel up here, it'll latch in place, and the two windows come off from the sides, and they combine here to form the chest. Just to adjust the camera a bit. It's looking a bit up at this guy, but next, we just fold the arms out here, like so. These windows don't really like to stay that well. They don't pop off or anything, but they don't stay that easily. And we fold the hands out like this. And then we can fold the arms down and bring the shoulder panels up, like so. Finally, what we want to do is we want to turn them around. See this tab here? Pop this up, and what with that and all, unclip the legs, pose them, and here we have Cybertron Prime in his robot mode. Now, he's pretty show accurate in this mode. That's partly because of the fact that, well, on the show they were pretty much carbon copies of the toys, the CGI models. Posability is decent. He's got ratcheted arm up here, which is kind of limited by the shoulder pad, but it's got full motion here. It's got an elbow, which swivels at the elbow as well. Hands can open and close. Waist doesn't have that much. He's got ratchets here, swivels here, another ratchet here, so he's very stable. And the head has a full 360 degrees of lateral rotation, like so. He's also got a weapon. If we take it off the trailer, he's got his little handgun here, which there's a hole here that pegs into the hole here. And then we can just close the hand around it, and now he's got a weapon that fires a missile, which all in all looks pretty good. And yeah, as I showed before, he looks pretty good as well when he's called upon to light the darkest hour. The Matrix deployment, it looks pretty cool. But it wouldn't be Optimus Prime from the Armada era without some sort of extra special, extra powerful ability. Yes, I'm referring to a super mode, which they all had some form of combination or another with a trailer. Armada had a combination with this trailer, Energon had a combination with drones. Cybertron is no exception either. I understand there's also some kind of half-baked mode where you can use the trailer as a battle platform, but I have no idea what that looks like, and it's not that great from what I've heard, so I'm going to refrain from that. But Super Mode is where this guy really shines. We're going to start by taking the trailer. It breaks into two pieces, that main piece and this piece over here. These clip apart here, and they're going to fold onto the back of the legs. We're going to take these feet here, first of all. You've probably seen this if you've seen the cartoon. And the feet actually flip all the way down to give him some even bigger, monstrous feet, like so. These even bigger, monstrous feet, well, they're pretty darn cool. They make him a bit taller. And there's not much to them bulk-wise, until, of course, we take these little pieces here, and we then choose to snap them on to the back of the feet, like so. We then fold these pieces around as well while we're at it. And once I've made sure it's secured, he's now got some very bulky feet and some guns which fold up to the sides there. The rest of the trailer latches on pretty easily as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to fit it all in here. That's going to be a real question. But I'll do my best. We take this whole trailer assembly, we're going to fold it out here. And as you can see, it's very much a backpack. We're going to rotate these pieces around like so. So the wing pieces are facing down on the backpack. And again, this is going to be really tricky to illustrate. I'm going to turn them around like this. And the backpack, it just clips in there really easily. It just slides in like a backpack. There's no real way to put it, other way to put it. I'm then going to take this backpack, which amazingly fits in this box, and now we clamp down this bit here. Fold the guns forward, while also folding the wings back out, so they look like cool wings. Now just a note here, it's impressive that I'm getting all this in here. And as a final measure here, for the cool anime-ish look, what we're going to do is we're going to take Prime, I'm going to bring him back here so you can see the full deployment of the wings there, which looks cool. We're going to fold out these little wings here on the side of his head, and like a lot of Primes, he also has a faceplate. It pops up, and there's a little tab at the back that deploys, which is tricky to reach in here, but there, I've deployed the faceplate, and there you have it, Super Mode Cybertron Optimus Prime. The backpack, it stays on pretty securely. I'm really having a hard time fitting these cannons in here, but yeah, he's got these two giant cannons on his back, which frankly they look really awesome. And yeah, he still has his handgun. He's got the two giant cannons with their cyber key abilities intact, and he's still got his Matrix to light the darkest hour. Personally, I think this guy looks way better myself with the faceplate up, even without the super mode, just because Primes look better with faceplates in general in the toys. But yeah, with those wings and stuff, he looks really cool. And as for a scale comparison, since this is all I've really got on hand right now, here he is next to a more recent figure, Universe Hotshot. As you can see, he's like twice as big as Hotshot. And yeah, Hotshot's shoulders kind of hurt as well. But that doesn't matter because Prime is massive. He's a massive beast who's going to mess you up. You don't want to mess with this Autobot leader. So yeah, until the next review, this is General Techno signing off.